So listen, last story before I go. This is a story between me, my boy Will Double XL, Guylaine, Dominique, and Ronnie, the two dancers. We went to Senegal for a show, and we fly business class. We arrive. They put us on a DJ Dema, what up, my bro? I'm telling a story. So they put us in a nice hotel. Will, you remember the hotel? They put us in this amazing hotel. Like we all had like suites. The woman was so nice, etc., etc. They put us there in the hotel. We stay there for like a whole week. We are chilling, living the good life, etc. We eat, da, 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 da. Everything is perfect. And the guy who organized the show actually was a Congolese guy. He was a Congolese guy who lived in Brussels and had no idea how things work in Senegal. But he was there with his wife and he wanted to make a show with me. And, you know, he said he would pay, whatever. So, but this dumbass does the show on Senegal in the period like we are right now. It was like in the middle of the Ramadan and the Carême. I don't remember exactly the dates, but he did his show in the moment where everybody was at home, not eating, praying. So the only people who could go to the show, and it's Senegal, that's a Muslim country. The only people who could go to the show, because there was something with the Muslims they could not go, and something with the Christians they couldn't go to because of Carême. So all of a sudden, instead of having, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people, we end up with 500 people in a big stadium. So of course, the day of the show, the guy starts crying. Yo, I don't have money to pay you guys. I'm so sorry. Please do it for your fans. Please do your show. Da 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 da. I swear I will pay you when I can. When we come back to Brussels, I'll pay you. Ha ha. So I call Will. Guylaine called me, Will, the dancers. We sit down. We have a conversation. Listen, guys. The guys cannot pay us, but we here already, and we had a great stay at the hotel. So listen, the fans are here. There's like 500 people. I mean, it's still 500 people, so let's sing for them. So we're like, okay. So we get dressed, everything, intro. Guylaine goes to the DJ. Me and Will stay in the back. The dancers go start doing the intro, choreography, ba 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 ba. Me and Will get in the stage. Da 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 da. We start singing. So it's 2001, 2002. So at that time, it's Bounce Baby, Worldwide Chico, Telephone, Mistake. So we do a big 1 hour show, amazing show. It was a great show. Everybody that was there loved it. It was cool. And so everybody's happy. Everything's cool. We all there. Great show. We killed it. The girls are going crazy. You know. And so now we're going back to, so of course the guy comes and says, yo, it was a great show. Yo, I promise you, soon as we arrive in Brussels, I will pay you. Da 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 da. Bro, you were amazing. Thanks for doing this for your fans. People will never forget. You are the one. Nya 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 nya. I know. Music first. After that, we go back to the hotel. So we arrived at the hotel, chilling, and the hotel belonged to a couple. It was a white guy, older white dude, and a younger Senegalese black woman. And that woman was so nice with us the whole time. It was amazing. But all of a sudden, she has a strange face when we arrive. And she's like, yo, if you think you're gonna come and stay in my hotel and not pay me, it's not gonna happen like that. Already call Air Portugal, already call Air Senegal, already call the police. They coming to get you. You guys don't want to pay for my hotel. Fuck you niggas. So we look at the promoter. His name was Eric. We look at Eric. We're like, bro, you're gonna, because we are here. It's not us who pay the hotel. It's you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't have money to pay for the hotel. I don't have money. I'm sorry, bro. I was like, what you mean you're sorry? Wait a minute. So you put us in this hotel. You give us 5 suites and you don't have money to pay? You didn't pay the hotel directly? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Stop calling me bro and stop saying you're sorry. I'm sorry, bro. And they don't want to let us go to our rooms, and they have our passports. So Will is telling me, yo, what we gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. And so we all look at the manager. So what are we gonna do? And the manager talks to the promoter and tell the promoter, yo, what the fuck? And you know what the guy replies? I'm sorry, sis. Okay. And then Senegalese police arrive. Will, do you remember? Let me see if I can find the Senegalese police, the way they looked. Wait. Let me see if I find an image of how they were dressed at that time. Nah, those are too. That was in the 90s. They were dressed in blue, I remember. And they had old rifles. I don't find an image. Fuck. I wanted to see an image of how they look. Wait. It was what, in 2001? Yeah, more or less. Wait. I need to find an image. It's important that you have an image of how they look when they arrived. More or less. So they were more or less. How can I do this? Wait. Desktop. Where's this image? So, not in red, but in blue. Will, they were dressed like this, right? But in blue, with those rifles, and he was 3 of them. So these guys arrive, and they talk in French, but with the Senegalese accent. Bonjour, monsieur. Bon, qu'est-ce que se passe ici? What's going on here? So Will is not saying anything because he's pissed off. The 2 dancers are not saying anything because they're scared. And me and Guylaine, we start talking. Oui, donc vous voyez, monsieur, nous on est des chanteurs, nous sommes venus pour faire un concert. So we came to do a show, and the guy cuts me in the middle of my sentence and says, vous avez dormi? Did you sleep? I'm like, no, wait, let me explain to you what's going on. I'm here, I'm an artist. These are my dancers, these are my people, and we came to do a performance, and this guy here was supposed to take care of accommodation, hotels, travel, and the payment. And apparently the guy, vous avez dormi? Hein? Did you sleep? No, sorry, I'm trying to explain to you what's going on here. We are not in charge of the hotel. This guy is, I'm sorry, but shut up. This guy is supposed to be taking care of the hotel thing. And Will, you remember that moment? We hear one of the guy with his riffle doing and the guy asked me, did you sleep? He said, avez-vous dormi? Yes, we sleep. Au Sénégal, celui qui dort paye. Si tu payes pas, cachot. In Senegal, who sleeps pays. If you don't pay, jail. Will, you remember one of the two dancers, I think it was Ronnie, he just fell on the floor. Fuck me. I laugh now, but we didn't laugh at that time. So, you remember? Will, listen, we lived that thing. So, at that time, listen, we're laughing now, but listen, we were not laughing. So, now those niggas are saying, I remember like Ronnie, one of our dancers, he was actually the older of us. He just falls on the floor like, and this motherfucker promoter is like, I'm sorry, bro. So I look at the policeman and I'm like, listen, do you want to go to jail or do you want to pay? Yeah, but I mean, I don't have money. I don't even have your money. Like, I don't have CFA francs. I'm supposed to get paid and I didn't get paid. I actually sang for free for my heart, for the fans. So, do you want to pay or do you want to go to jail? Madame, combien doivent payer? I don't remember how much it was. I have no idea. But all I know was that in my bank account, I had, I don't know, 4,000 euros in equivalent in francs, because it was in francs out there. I think we didn't, maybe it was before 2000, maybe it was 99, I don't remember. But at that time, we were not in euros yet. It was still francs. Or maybe it was euros already, I don't remember. But I know in my bank account, I had like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 euros. And the money I had to pay was everything that is in my bank account. So there was like, okay, we will take you to the ATM that's here in the city. So I take my credit card, and I was the only one who could pay. So I took my credit card, and I went and I took all the money I had in my bank account in CFA francs, and I came back at the hotel. And we gave to the woman, and all of a sudden this bitch started being like, oh, I love you so much, oh, I'm your fan, please, open the doors to their rooms, it's okay. Because they close our rooms and they remove our luggage, they took our passport. Yeah, give them their passport, it's okay. We were pissed. And now, not only we pissed, but we poor. And we all went to another country to not get paid and to pay. And to have a nigga that is saying, I'm sorry, bro, bro. What? When I arrived in Belgium, listen, our parents know each other. My wife's dad work with your dad. We are almost the same. I will pay you, bro. Okay. So then I'm here, like I remember that we had to take the plane after that. And before taking the plane, while we were preparing all the stuff, I went in front of the hotel. There was a beach. So I just went to sit down and just like be in despair and sit down. And then some guy stopped me in the street and says, my brother. I said, no, really, no, my brother. No, I'm sorry, I'm really not. My brother. What? I want to offer you a collar just to tell you welcome to Senegal. I don't have no money to give you. I'm like, no, my brother, this is for you. This is just from me to tell you welcome to Senegal. And I tell him, I'm leaving anyway. He said, well, it's a goodbye gift. For me? Yeah, for you, my brother. You know those Senegalese thing with the shellfish inside. So I'm like, wow, thank you so much. But you don't want money? No, my brother. This is from me to you as an African brother. Wow. Thank you. My brother, do you want to come with me? I sell some stuff in the market. No, I'm about to go out. I'm not really interested. But my brother, I sell paints, I sell tea, as I said. No, really, I'm not interested. But my brother, don't you wanna? You can buy something before you go, It's not expensive. Pas cher. No, I'm telling you, I'm not interested. I'm about to go anyway. I'm about to go to the airport. My brother, give me back my collar. I yell, fuck you, motherfucker, yeah! So then, because it's not the end of the story. Then we go to the airport. We check out the hotel. Will, I don't know if you remember that part. After that, we check out of the hotel and we go to the airport. So what happens is that at that time, I don't know if it's like this now, but at that time, if you don't pay your hotel, they call the plane company and they tell them those people didn't pay the hotel so that you cannot run away from the country and not pay. So what they do at the airport is they block your seats and they don't let you board the plane because you didn't pay for your hotel. So we asked the woman, please make sure you call Air Senegal so that you can unblock us from boarding of the plane. Oh yes, of course, don't worry. Yes, hello, yeah. Okay, it's okay. Oui, ils ont payé. Yeah. Okay. So we arrive at the airport. So me, Will, Guylaine, Ronnie, and Dom. And now the only thing we want is to go back to France. We want to go back home. And we arrive at the check-in of Air Senegal. And there's a young woman who's she's typing on her thing. And she's like, Yes. Show me your tickets. The boarding. I cannot issue a boarding pass. What you mean you cannot issue a boarding pass? No, I cannot issue a boarding pass because your flights have been canceled and your places have been given to other people. So Willie's looking at me. He's asking me, "What does she mean?" I'm like, "I don't know." Wait a minute. What you mean we cannot? She's like, "Yeah, apparently you didn't pay for your hotel. No, this has been resolved. Yeah, apparently this has been resolved. But while this was not resolved, we gave you tickets to other people. So, and the plane is full. So what are we supposed to do? This is not my problem." And she goes back to her thing. And she asks the security to push us away. And now we are stuck in fucking Senegal with no plane, no hotel, and nothing. And Ronnie falls on the floor again. He starts. Will, crazy times, bro. You know that day we invented. We didn't invent, but then we would look at each other and we would say "jusqu'au bout." And so listen, all my money have been spent on paying the hotel. We don't have any more plane tickets, and we are here. So we spend the day going to Gorée, where the slaves used to live, and we are actually powerless, moneyless. And I remember, Will, I don't know if you remember, we bought one. I think I had like 20 euros left or 5 euros left. I don't remember. We bought a big sandwich and we cut the sandwich in 5, and everybody was eating like this, like. It's like the best sandwich ever. Like, it's like the only thing we could eat until we found a solution. And we just had one sandwich. And we ate the sandwich. I think we go back. Yeah, and yeah, true. Ronnie had the paludism. So like it was everything. It was like la totale. So I don't remember if we could go back to the hotel. I think because we paid and we explained the situation, the woman of the hotel let us stay for 2 days in the hotel. And we had no solution. We had no money. 5 of us stuck in Senegal, and yeah. And my manager, Guylaine, ended up calling the big boss of a radio called Radio Nostalgie in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. And this guy was a big fan. He loved the fact that we came. We were very respectful, etc. And so that man said, "Okay, I'm gonna make everybody come to Abidjan. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything." So he paid 5 tickets. So this is just the boss of a radio. He doesn't work with us. He doesn't need to help us. But he said, "No, don't worry, I'll take care of it." French guy, decent guy, amazing guy. He just said, "Okay, I'll take everybody. I will put everybody in a plane to Abidjan tomorrow. Just find a place to stay. I'm gonna call somebody and you can go stay in that hotel." And so we went to the new hotel in Senegal, and then the next day we took a plane to Abidjan in Ivory Coast, and we stayed in Abidjan. And he said, "Listen, I cannot pay for tickets, but I talked to the people at Air France. With the radio, we have some promo tickets. Every time there's a plane and there's some space that is empty, you can use that, but you cannot go all at once. It's gonna be one by one. And I think we stayed in Abidjan like, how much we stayed? What was the name of that guy? Was it? This guy saved us, bro. Listen, it makes me emotional because this guy, he didn't have to save us. I need to find his name. I need to big him up. What was his name? I think his name was Paul. Wait, Paul. I'm trying to see if that's his name. His name was exactly. His name. Let me just check. I'm trying to check if that's the man. Abidjan. Sorry, I need to find his name. I need to not say a wrong name. I need to see his face. Listen, he's the man. That's the man. Wow. That's the guy. Sorry, wait. Will. See if you remember his face. His name is Paul Saviot. This is the guy. So this man saved us. He's been working in Ivory Coast for so long, such a long time. His name is Paul Saviot. He was the big boss of so that's now. So that was 20 years before. He was younger, completely younger, and his name is Paul Saviot. He's I don't know if he still lives there. I think he left Ivory Coast, but he stayed in Ivory Coast like all his life. Yeah, he was the big boss of the radio there. And this guy just decided to save us. So we stayed in Abidjan for, I know I stayed 10 days and the dancers stayed maybe 5. And I remember they were pissed. They were pissed at me. You remember Will? Tu rappelles Will comment ils étaient fâchés les deux? They were pissed at me because of everything that happened to them. And they all wanted to leave. They just wanted to leave and go home. And listen, we were in Abidjan, we had food, we had like the guy saved us. The guy, for me, will forever be an angel. Like, and you know, it goes with something I always say. Whoever you meet on your way, be respectful. Because those might be the people who will save you. And I was always respectful with everybody I work with. I was always, an understanding guy. When there's interview to do, we do. And the two dancers were pissed. Me and Will, we were happy. We were clubbing. We were talking to girls, meeting girls, having girls. We were cool in Abidjan. And we just spent holidays in Abidjan. And then the first plane left with Dom and Ronnie. Then because Guylaine is a woman and she has a husband and children and a kid, we let her took the second plane, and the last 2 tickets that they found was me and Will. Yeah, our savior, un vrai gars, Paul Saviot. Listen, you know what I told Guylaine? I said, listen, Guylaine, whatever this man needs, whenever, whatever, wherever, I don't want him to pay. Whenever he needs me to perform anywhere, he just needs to call. Until today, if somebody calls me and tell me, yo, Paul Saviot needs you, and he called after that saying, yo, listen, I need to have you I would like to hire you to go perform in Abidjan at whatever festivals. And I was like, and I said, Guylaine. So Guylaine was like, yo, so how much do we ask him? I said, zero. I don't want this guy to pay me ever. Even today. If this guy calls me today and tells me, yo, I have an event, etc., etc. It's a small club, it's a big club, it's 1 million people, whatever. I don't want you to ever pay me. Ever. You understand? This guy is a stand-up guy. This is the type of guy that I will never charge for nothing. And he asked me a few times to go places. The guy is so decent that he didn't even ask me. 10 years after, I remember, he called us. He said, listen, I just need Kaysha to come to an event. It's not to sing, it's just to be there and just to have some cachet. I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll go. Every time I see that person, I'm so happy. And it's not somebody I saw 10 times in my life. He's somebody I met 7 times in my life, but ever since that episode, I see the guy like a father figure, like somebody who really helps and loves artists, and if he can help you, he will help you. So if I can give back to that person my whole life, I will. And this is, don't talk because I'm on YouTube. You can, if you meet him one day, you will say, you remember Kaysha? Did Kaysha give you back? Yeah, he gave me. He keeps giving back, and he still don't want to be paid. This guy will never pay me for nothing. Whatever he asks me, even if somebody give him 10,000, I say keep the money, because the thing he did for us, bro, crazy story. Yeah, those are amazing memories, Will. Listen, we lived. Listen. The stories that me and Will lived at that time, so that the time of my 2 first albums, we played at David Guetta's club for the release party of my album in 99. We've been in the West Indies, going everywhere with the Pokemons. Listen, we did crazy stuff between 98 and 2001, 2002. We did the Zenith. We did the Zenith in front of 10,000 people in Paris. We did some crazy stuff. And those are amazing memories. And after we all fell apart, but time goes by, and the wounds are heal themselves. And I would love to sit down with all of 4 of you guys and have a dinner and remember the good times. And you know that Will say if he needs a kidney, I give him. Listen, this guy has a soul. That's true. Le gars a une âme. This guy just said, don't worry, don't worry. An amazing guy, outstanding guy. I'm telling you. You have no idea. Wow, that guy. Paul Saviot, merci. I don't know if you will see this video, if somebody will show you this video, but yo, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. What you did 20 years ago, I will never forget, never. We were big, but I was not big like today. We were just starting to be big. Yeah, I had Bounce Baby. It was before On Dit Quoi became a #1 hit. So, but yeah, that guy was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And he just took care of it because he could. And there's a lot of people who could just say, nah, La morale de cette histoire, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Trust me. Paris. J'étais avec Fiona et Chiara il n'y a pas longtemps, elles étaient à Lisbonne. Il manquait que toi. That's crazy. Il pleut chez moi au Bénin, c'est la sorcellerie sénégalaise. On ne peut pas écouter la fin de l'histoire. Il y a des gens comme ça que l'univers met sur ton chemin. Exactement. Et quand tu rencontres ces gens comme ça, il faut les chérir et il faut jamais oublier. Listen. Exactement. Il y a des gens comme ça dans la vie. So wait a minute. I forgot somebody in the story. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. After this show, I never heard again about Eric. Never again. Ever. He just disappeared. And one day, I was in Brussels, chilling with with the mother of my kid. I think I was living in Brussels in 2004. Just had a kid. Ilian was born. So I'm in Brussels. And so I'm walking. And who do I meet in the streets? Motherfucking Eric. So looking fresh, pretending he's a pretty boy with, I don't know which girl. Yo, Kay, my brother. How are you? Hey, yo, guys, this is my brother Kay. You know, Kaysha is super famous, yo. Yeah, Kaysha the superstar. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah. And I'm like, motherfucker. Yo, man, listen, yeah, we have to talk, yo. Yeah. I'll call you soon, yo. I would love to hire you in a show or something. I was like, and my ex-wife tells me, oh, you know Eric? I'm like, when I get home, I have a long story to tell you. Motherfucker. He called maybe 10 years ago to propose something, something in Brussels or somewhere. You know, it's those guys, they go from city to city and everywhere they pretend they are somebody. And he called one day like, yo, I would love to have Kaysha or something. And Gillian was like, you are on the blacklist. So listen, after this, here's what we did. We changed the contract because there's a lesson to be learned here. We changed the contract to not only we want to know the hotel, we want the website of the hotel, but we also want a confirmation of the hotel that the hotel is paid, and that if anything happens that is out of room service and whatever, it is not our responsibility. That's in our contract now. Second thing, we don't travel before having 50% of the money. And we don't care if somebody died and whatever. I don't care. You want the contract to appear in kaysha.com/show. You have to pay 50% at signature, at the reservation of the show, and the other 50% when we arrived. Not after the show, not before I get on stage. The money has been transferred to the pockets of my manager. Or if you're comfortable, before we travel, everything has to be sent to our bank account with proof and etc. And when we see the numbers, we perform. Or when you pay us cash, we perform in the currency of our choice. Those are two things that this trip changed in my whole business. And whenever somebody comes and tells me, please, bro, do it for the fans, I'm like, yeah, pay me and I'll do it for the fans. Yeah, but your fans are waiting. Yeah, they're waiting for you.